You are not alone in this. Helping your daughter navigate her relationship with her dad, especially in the teen years, is really hard work. But you are planting seeds of honor, seeds of wisdom, seeds of emotional intelligence. That is something we need to teach. Seeds that grow into how she treats others and how she allows others to treat her. Are you struggling with your daughter's respect for her dad? Well, whether he's in the home or not, it is more common than we like to admit. And it can feel messy, even frustrating, and heartbreaking to see this. But mama, you're not powerless in this. Today, I want to give you 3 solid practical ways to turn things around and help restore or even build that respect in a healthy and lasting way. And hope this can encourage you to equip your daughter and open that communication with her with these 3 practical ways. If you are frustrated with how to get your teenage daughter to open up to you because all you want is to connect with her as you once did, you're in the right place. Hey, I'm Jeannie Baldomero, a former rebellious teen, now mom of 3 young adults, educator, and the mom mentor, equipping you to create open communication with your girl so she can come to you about anything, even if she's scared. So grab your oat milk latte, breathe, and let's do this together. One thing I love to do on top of doing this podcast and serving you mamas is also helping moms one-on-one in the weeds, raising their tween or teen girl. Mamas who feel all of a sudden disconnected with their once young, cuddly girl and now entering the tween stage and have no clue what to do with her. So I got a chance to talk to one of my moms, and this is what she said. I was in a bad place with my 14-year-old daughter this summer when I decided to take the bold move to enroll onto the Talk to Your Teen Girl framework. After as little as 2 weeks into the course, I learned how to communicate more effectively with my 14-year-old daughter. I feel now I have the tools to handle conversations better and approach my daughter with love, empathy, and without judgment, something I honestly struggled with before. The result, my daughter recently told me I am her safe person. Wow, we are enjoying a closeness now that I would only have dreamt of before. It's a work in progress, but I have the tools now. Thanks to Jeannie, I am beyond grateful for this. Absolutely amazing to see how quick my friend Carly got a result in as little as 2 weeks and started to see the changes in her daughter and the way she interacted with her daughter simply by shifting the way she needed to interact with her girl. This level of connection bridged in just a few short weeks of Talk to Your Teen Girl framework. You're probably wondering what exactly is in the Talk to Your Teen Girl framework. I'm a visual person, so I get you. I like to be able to visualize exactly what I'm getting into, and I like seeing the steps to fully grasp what I would be learning. So I totally get it. So here it is. In this course, you get access to 5 modules, which you can complete at your own pace. Typically, they are about 1 week each. You have access to a private Facebook Mom Tribe community. You get a workbook containing your communication action plan and notes from the modules. Plus, I'm not done, 2 bonuses. Not 1, but 2, 52 dates, ideas with your daughter, 11-page resource guide, and never run out of things to talk about with your daughter. Endless questions in various topics you can ask your girl. I believe in equipping moms with resources and tools ready at hand's length to use and utilize at any given time. So if you are still trying to grasp what this all looks like, I get you. Come and visit talktoyourteengirl.com where I lay it out all for you. I'll see you there. Hey, Mama, before we have this talk, you're probably wondering what happened to Wednesday's episode. Well, it is summer, and in the months of June and July, for the summer months, we are going to be coming out with new, fresh episodes every Monday. So come back every Monday, and no, you're not going crazy. We are only going once a week for the summer months to give you, Mama, a break and have that time to spend with your family. We'll see you back in August for Monday and Wednesdays. But till then, I'll see you here on Mondays come June and July. Okay, now let's get into this. So let's get really honest. You might be dealing with a daughter who rolls her eyes at everything her dad says, or a dad who's trying but feels rejected or distant, or maybe co-parenting situation with an ex where your daughter is really picking sides, or maybe a dad who hasn't shown up well in the past and now your daughter wants nothing to do with him. Wherever you fall on that spectrum, your feelings are valid. It is frustrating and it's heartbreaking. But today's episode isn't about blaming. It's about building bridges and modeling healthy relationships, even when it's hard. You know, my own story, my relationship with my dad was not the greatest in my teen years. He was off serving our country in the Navy for so many years. We moved around a lot when I was a young child. But by the time I hit second grade, my parents felt it was best for the family to stay put in one spot and have my dad move around, whether it was during his underway days out to sea or being stationed somewhere else for a short period of time before he retired. But that came with a cost in our relationship. Whenever he was home, he tried to be the father, but I wasn't having it. I rebelled against him, and I had a lack of respect for his authority in my life because, frankly, he wasn't there enough. That wasn't an excuse, but that was the relationship I had with my father. And I look back, and I am saddened for this loss of relationship in such a crucial time in my life as a developing young woman. So I really wanted to talk about this subject because it's really close to my own heart. Maybe you are here and your daughter has a beautiful relationship with her dad that you only wish you had with her, or your daughter is like how I was as a teen and did not have a great one. And maybe you're wishing for the same relationship you had with your father to be that of your daughters. So today we're going to talk about bridging the gap, not to control their actions or direction of relationship, but to do what you do best through guidance and love. Now, teaching our daughters how to treat their fathers with basic human respect. I mean, just being a human being, right? Isn't just about the father. It's about settling the standard for how she reacts with men and authority figures in her future. Even if the father hasn't been perfect, and let's be real, right? No parent is. Respect doesn't mean excusing behavior. It means helping her develop emotional maturity, healthy communication, and wisdom. So, how do we help her get there? I want to dig into 3 practical steps. The first is model respect with your words. Whether you're married, divorced, or somewhere in between, your daughter is listening to how you speak about her father and how you speak to her father. If you're married, do you correct or belittle him in front of your daughter? Okay, this is not to pinpoint or have a touchy subject, but it is really to recognize our actions up front. Do you roll your eyes when he tries to lead or discipline? Okay, I have a bad habit of rolling my eyes, and that is something that I had to work on for many, many years. Now, if you're divorced, do you make passive comments about his failures, his personalities, and his choices? Even if your ex hurt you, your daughter doesn't need to carry your wounds. She deserves space to form her own opinions of her dad, not inherit the resentment that might be there. So instead, try this. Speak kindly or stay neutral if kindness isn't possible. Say things like, your dad really loves you, even if he doesn't always show it in the way you need. If he fails to show up, acknowledge the hurt, but don't add fuel. I know it hurts. I wish things were different too. You're modeling maturity, and that really does speak volumes. Second practical step, teach her the difference between respect and agreement. Teens often think if I don't agree with someone, I don't have to respect them. This is a huge opportunity to teach a life skill. Let her know respect doesn't mean you approve of everything someone says or does. It means you treat them with dignity and boundaries even when you disagree, right? Everyone has a right to their own opinion. So does she, and so does her father. It's okay to say, I don't understand your dad's decision, but still speak with kindness and restraint. And here's a tip. Let your daughter vent, and that's okay. but set limits. You can be honest about your feelings, but you may not mock or degrade your dad. That teaches her that emotional expression and respect can coexist. It's not an or, it's an and. And the third practical step, invite her to be a part of the solution. If the relationship between her and her father is strained, invite her to think about what might help repair it. Ask open questions. What do you wish your dad understood about you? Is there something you'd like to do with him that might help you reconnect? If dad is present and willing, encourage him to lean in, but don't force the relationship to look a certain way. Maybe not even look like the way yours and your daughters look like. Let her know rebuilding trust and respect takes time, and it's okay to go slow. If he's not present or not safe, focus on helping her process that reality with honesty and healing with some space. Okay? I hope this helps you, Mama. You are not alone in this. Helping your daughter navigate her relationship with her dad, especially in the teen years, is really hard work. But you are planting seeds. Seeds of honor, seeds of wisdom, seeds of emotional intelligence. That is something we need to teach. Seeds that grow into how she treats others and how she allows others to treat her. So you don't have to fix everything overnight. Just keep showing up with truth, grace, and a heart that points towards healthy connection. So, Mama, as we close this, here's your action step for this week. Notice one way you speak about her father and ask yourself, does this encourage respect or resentment? And then make one small shift and watch how your daughter responds. And if you found this episode very helpful, would you consider sharing it with another mom who's struggling with this too? Let's break the silence and support each other in this really, really sacred work of honoring and respecting their dad and really endorsing healthy relationships. Until next time, I want you to keep leading with love and courage. And you're doing better than you think, Mama. Now, if you feel like you need some extra support, I am here. Head on over to talktoyourteengirl.com where you will find some options where we can work together. That's talktoyourteengirl.com, and I'll see you next Monday. Hey friend, if this podcast inspired you or encouraged you or helped you in any way, I'd love for you to share it. You can screenshot this episode and share it in your stories on social media or text it to a friend who can use the support. It's the best way you can thank me. I want to let other mamas know they are not alone. I'd love to stay connected with you. You can find me at raisingherconfidently.com. Until next time, live full of grace, Jeannie.